So today I'm going to share with you some of the fandom things that I own, which actually turned out to be a lot more than I first thought. So I had done this video last year. I just never put it up. And then as the months go on by, I started to realize that I have a lot more fandom things than I first thought, as I mentioned. So one of the things that dawned on me was when Alana King had been talking about supernatural books. It reminded me that I had all these books from Charmed, Buffy, and Angel that I had put away in storage somewhere. I also had some from Smallville, but I don't know where those ones are. But I do have a whole bunch of Charmed, Buffy, and Angel books. So I'm going to now show you some of those. So here are the Charmed ones. So Charmed ones had a bit of a collection. These are just a few of them. I have a whole bunch more. And I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be canon within the series. So first book is The Power of Three, which is based off the premiere episode. So it just 100% is the premiere episode, which is of the girls getting their powers and how they get their powers and their fight with Jeremy, Piper's boyfriend at the time. And then you have Charmed Again, which is based off the episode, which is by the same title, Charmed Again, in season 4 after Prue dies and they find Paige. So it is 100% in the episode where they find Paige and then they convince her that she's a witch and that she's their sister and all that. These are the only 2 books that I know of that are based off actual episodes. The rest are just random different demons, but I believe they are canon within the series. So you have ones that are with Prue, and then you have more that end up being with Paige. So there's a bunch of books that have Paige in them, and there's a bunch of books that have Prue in them. I actually have not read them all. I have read a bunch, but I have not read them all because there is a lot of books. I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of Charm books, and I've tried. I've just kind of failed, and I forgot all about them too because I put them in storage, and then I just forgot about them. So some of the other books they have is another one which is called Seasons of the Witch Volume 1, which is another story. It's another story. It's just a bigger book. It's got 3 different stories in it. And again, I haven't read it, but it's another book. And then we have what is called the Book of Shadows. And it basically kind of gives you a rundown of all the different things that are used within the show and things that are used for it. You have what silver is used for, you have what gold is used for, and I think it has some. And then it has a rundown of episodes. So it has a rundown of like the episodes up until season 2. So this is basically like kind of everything within season 1 and 2. And it's actually kind of cool. And it's just like a guide to everything that's used within Charmed from season 1 and 2. Like the different herbs and plants and potions and stuff like that. So that was really cool. That's what I liked. And then this was basically a rundown of the series until season 7, I believe. So it had like things about the actors and the characters, and it had like very nice photos. Also had some pages from the Book of Shadows. And some of the spells that they've used within the Book of Shadows. I like this goes to season 5. This goes up until season 5. And then you have a glossary of charm terms within it. So you got magic, manipulation of natural energies for change or effect. Rosemary, protective herb. So things like that. So this was really kind of cool that they had put this together, and I really liked it. So it's just like a guide to the first 5 seasons of Charmed, kind of. So those are all the Charmed books I have. I do have a couple other magazines that have like Charmed related stuff along with Buffy and Angel. I just don't know what I did with those ones, so I can't show you those. But those were really kind of cool. And then onto the Angel stuff. Alright, so now onto the Angel and Buffy stuff. So first thing I'm going to share, I just got these. This one might be a little, but I got the Buffy Entertainment Weekly Reunion magazine, which if I ever get to meet James Marsden again, I will be having him sign it. So that is a keepsake. Sorry, it's in plastic right now, so. And then I just got the Angel Reunion Entertainment Weekly magazine, so 2 of my favorite shows, so I had to get these. So now on to the books. So one of the, like I said, I have books like this that are Buffy. I just don't know what I did with them. But this is one of the books that I have gotten. I did start reading this, and I kind of failed. I got to like chapter 2 and I stopped reading. Because I kept like forgetting about it, or rather when I got it, I just kind of felt weird reading it in public, because it is like based off the shows. So, but it is a book that connects Buffy and Angel together. And the reason why I always wanted to read it, because it had to do with Doyle, who I loved as a character. And in the back, it has the Doyle quote, "When the chips are down, when you're at the end of your rope, you need someone you can count on. That's what you'll find here. Someone who'll go all the way, who will protect you no matter what. Don't lose hope." So I love that quote. But I actually haven't read this whole book. Maybe now I'll try and read it again. We'll see. And then, before I actually get to that one, I do have what is called a script book from Buffy. So it is the first, 5 episodes. It's the first 6 episodes from season 1. It is the scripts from season 1 in the first 6 episodes. And it actually has, script lingo and all that. And this was before I actually, really enjoyed reading scripts. And I forgot I actually had this. But now that I actually know how to read scripts and I enjoy reading them, I might go back and reread this because it's so much fun to see the different dialogue and different actions that are taken. But yeah, so this is the first 6 episodes of season 1 in script form. And it does say volume 1. I just never found volume 2, so it might exist, it might not exist anymore, but this is just volume 1, so there are more episodes in season 1 that aren't a part of this. And then we have the Sunnydale Yearbook. And it has fake signatures from all the different classmates. Oh, and I kind of pretended to write something, so ignore that. But it does have signatures from all the different classmates, which I thought was kind of fun. And you got Oz. Buffy, thanks for all. Much remains unsaid. You have something from Wesley, Anya, Giles, Xander, Willow. Oh, even Angel has signed the book. That's too funny. So, and then it has a photo of what the yearbook actually looked like in the show. You have messages from the mayor and from the principal. You probably can't see it, but I wrote on top of it, "Evil Demon from Hell." Then it just kind of goes through. We've got some photos from the different episodes. And you have the students. Like I said, it's kind of like an actual yearbook. It talks about the different clubs. But it's actually kind of like an actual yearbook throughout the show for the different clubs, different things that showed up within Sunnydale High. I always liked it. The next 2 things are the Watcher's Guide. So you've got volume 1 and volume 2. And it's basically a guide to Buffy, the show. The first one is a guide to the actual show. So you have the different episodes, quotes, certain things from the episode within it. Again, photos. So So I believe this one is season 2. 1, 2, and 3? Or 1 and 2? Yeah, this is a guide to seasons 1 and 2. And then you have volume 2, which is a guide to seasons 1 through 5. I want to say. I could be wrong. Maybe seasons 3 and 4. Or just season 4. Yeah, it's season 3 and 4. And then it has cast profiles. So it's just a guide to like all the different things within. And you've got like drawings for the different demons and stuff. And behind the scenes for episodes. So it's really kind of cool. You've got quotables. So yeah, so that's really kind of cool. But it's just basically a guide to the different shows. Oh, there's even one that says The Essential Angel, which I didn't get. But now, onto the kind of better one. Is The Monster Guide. Or rather, The Monster Book, which is a guide to all the monsters in Sunnydale. So it gives you a list of all the different types of monsters. You've got the guide to vampires. There's guide to magic users. Guide to ghosts. So it's all different kind of like monsters that have been featured in Buffy over like the first 4 years, I want to say. Yeah, I believe it's over the first 4 years is this book, which is really kind of cool. And now on to my favorite. It is the script to Once More with Feeling. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like this, but yes. The script to Once More with Feeling. My favorite episode of Buffy to date. So not only is it the entire script of Once More with Feeling, but it is also the music behind it as well. So if you wanted to learn how to play the songs, you could. And it goes into, goes into behind the scenes of the show and the episode. And what each song actually kind of like represents. Some photos from the musical. And then you have, like I said, the sheet music. It has a previously on, which tells you what happened before the musical episode. And also has the cast list. and the set list, the episode, and I kind of marked it up saying, like, I don't know if you can see it, but I have this little blue spot, and then it says, if highlighted blue, it means it's not in the episode. So, like, here's a section where it has blue in it. I mean, it's not. Some of these aren't in the episode. Some of these lines weren't within the episode. So it was just kind of fun to see the different, the different things within the script. And now that I actually like reading scripts and I enjoy it, again, I think I'm going to go back and read it and, you know, really enjoy it a little bit more. But as I'm going through it, I'm seeing that there's a lot of blue in here. So there's a lot of things that kind of got cut from the show. And the show is also, like, longer than the average episode. So it wasn't 60 minutes. It was a little bit longer than 60 minutes. So I remember that about the show. But then when they always replayed it, it was always cut down. They always cut certain things out. And it drove me crazy. But now it's on DVD and it's on Hulu. So it's in its full glory. But this is always one of the things that I love the most. So I'm glad to have it back. So those are the Buffy and Angel books that I have. I also have, unfortunately, this large collection of TV guides. It's something I should probably go through and get rid of. But we're going to go through some of them right now. So one of the ones that I'm not going to go through them all here because I have another one that I want to go through, but I have this one, which is a fan favorite one, and it just has all the different ones that were picked by fan favorites. So you've got favorite drama, favorite sci-fi series, favorite reality show, favorite couple, favorite comedy, all those different things. So and then I just like so I keep things like that I like. And then we have another fan favorite one, which is fan favorite of Supernatural. And the reason why I actually kept this was, one, because of the two articles here, which is Will Mariska and Chris call it quits, and meet DeNozo's new love interest. I was a big NCIS fan, so that's why I kept it. And now it has the boys on it. And so this one, we're hiding my address. We're hiding the address that's on it. I won't say it's mine, but there is an address on it, and I didn't want to. So this one I kept because it was about the finale of CSI. I was like, I have to keep it. It was all your burning questions for the finale of CSI. I mean, I've watched the show for so long, so I had to. Okay. So those were mostly that. And here. Oh. So this was one of the newest ones that I got, which is People Magazine, and it's everything about This Is Us before the third season started. So it's got, meet the family, it's got behind the scenes, all sorts of different things. So, and that's why I kept it. Okay. So the next one I have is this one. And this one is like legit all NCIS. Like it is all NCIS with the exception of one, which is ER, to say farewell, and this was actually a collectible cover, so I had to pick Carol and Doug. I just had to. But sorry. But some of these like there's a collection of 6 of these ones that you had to request when when was it? Yeah. It was when these ones came out. There was also alternate ones of these that you could get, but you had to kind of request them from TV Guide. So I requested them, and I got all 6 of them with all the different actors on them. I have since stopped collecting the NCIS related TV guides, but I do have quite a bit. And that is why they are also all in their own little binder, because, like I said, I have quite a bit. Quite a bit. So many. Okay, so now on to the last thing I have for fandom related stuff that is not DVDs. So I have the majority of all the shows that I watch, I have them on DVD. So I can, rewatch them and enjoy them. So I will not be showing you those because I have a ton of DVDs. So those are one things that I don't have. So the last thing that I have are scripts. So I have a whole bunch of scripts. This one is from General Hospital. This is a very special one. It is, I won it in an auction, and I adore it. And then we have a Days of Our Lives script. That is a lie. I have a Passion script. I did have a Days of Our Lives script. Pretty sure I auctioned that off for charity. But I do have a Passion script. This is from 2006. This one is from 2009, so not too far off. I also have Charmed. I have NCIS, NCIS LA, and One Tree Hill scripts. So I'm not going to show you them all because that's what I did the last time. And that kind of went crazy. But I'll show you one of each. So let's see if I can find one of each. So here is my NCIS LA one. It is signed by the cast. I did get this on eBay, but I have to say, one of the things that I love most about reading these scripts is finding what wasn't in the episode, what changed. Because it's like subtle things like that you don't realize because you've never seen the script, so you don't know, was that actually in the script or was that something that someone came up with? So it's always fun to read those like subtle changes. So, but yeah, so basically it's just, script. This one, unfortunately, even though it does have like the production and what colors are what, this one is the revived pink pages. It doesn't actually have any other colors associated with it, like some of the other scripts that I have. So that's an NCIS LA one. Is this? No, that's not the one I want. So here is an NCIS one. This is actually the first NCIS script, or rather script I actually got that was from a set. So it's signed again by the cast. And this one actually was Sean Murray's script from this episode. So as you go through it, you can see that his lines are highlighted. And another thing is that it does come with different pages, but different colored pages. So they're different scripts, so you have the shooting script, the blue, revised, pink, yellow, green pages, and then the gold standard pages. So those are all different. Like if you can see, they're all different. Pages within the script. So those are all changes that are made within the script each time the script is edited. So that way they know what has changed from the beginning. So it's really kind of cool that when you get to see that. So this is my One Tree Hill script. This one is just a pages behind it that are driving me crazy. But this is just like the prop master script, so there aren't as many changes, but you can see throughout the episode there are like pink and blue pages, but mostly white. So, and this one I got signed myself by Devin McGee, Sophia Bush, and Ashley Richards, who are all within the episode. So, but yeah, so this is one of my One Tree Hill scripts. This one I got on eBay. Most of them I got on eBay. Sorry. Yeah, I got on eBay. That's all. I think that's all, folks. Yeah, that one's mine. Oh, I do have the Days of Our Lives script. So here's a Days of Our Lives script, which is completely different from a regular script because the formatting is completely different. So it's very interesting to see the differences between a daytime script and a primetime script. So if you ever get a chance to, I highly recommend them because it's very interesting, the differences. So that's about all the fandom things I own. I'm sure I have more, but those are all of them for right now. If I find any more, I will do a part 2. So be sure to like this video. If you have anything to say, please comment in the comment section down below. And also, be sure to subscribe. I put out videos every Tuesday and Friday. So until next time. Bye, guys.